what are we doing? It's Saturday night, and I'm gonna finish up these plug welds, these ones that I ground down, and get all this hammered down and nice and tight. Just take my time with that, and grind up these guys, maybe put a couple more in here to the bottom where the drop-off meets the quarter, because it's a new drop-off, and finish up a few plug welds in the wheel arch, and then figure out what I'm going to do with this. This is interesting. This actually came all the way out, and this, when I swapped the panel, the original first panel I got, which was off a 70 Le Mans, it also stuck the whole way out here, and I guess it's something to do with the post cars not having the same door frame, so I just cut this and wedged it back, but once everything else is welded in, I'll be able to figure it out and cut it, weld it in properly, and make it all fit nice. And this also is another post car. These two things. This is the vent, which you see in even the F bodies and stuff. My other panel on the driver's side doesn't have that, and then this piece here, which is obviously for the window to creep forward when you don't have it post, and obviously on the factory side this is filled as well. So minor things. The brace, I had to use the bracing, this inner brace, which actually runs all the way up and inside to here. I cut that off the old panel as well and kept that. That was stuff they obviously didn't include. And yeah, just keep plugging away and see where I get. Okay, all the welds are in, crudely ground down so far, just with the angle grinder. I want to go over it with a sanding disc first. Window channel, and then I'll go over it with a proper disc. It's yeah, it's all good. Got this channel down. It blew out a couple times, like here and here, but whatever. As long as it's low, which it is the whole way, that should be good. I'm just gotta hammer this down a little bit, and might take that little piece off there. Doesn't need to be that high. I'll probably go back in and fill it. I'm just kind of afraid. I mean, I figured the lead will get down in there, but I've never done it before, so I don't really know. So I might just fill these, just in case for somehow water gets in there or something like that. The yeah, trunk looks pretty good. I'm gonna just kick the trunk a little bit. I just want to push it up into this corner and pull it out from this corner, and then what that'll do is it sits a little high. The trunk seal is in too, and it's a brand new seal. So, and so here it's in a little bit, and here it's out a little bit. So I think once I do that square, I thought again about pulling this further out, but I think I can fix it with the trunk lid, and then I prefer to get that square, because if I do have a room here and the tight spot over there, I think it'll be better than just trying to fix something else that's not square by bending something else. You know how that goes. And fog hats on the radio. This is this car's theme song, Slow Ride, because it's by far the slowest thing in town right now. Quick thing. What's up, Pooch? Just no care. And finally got this done, so little project, but got these pedals done and everything. That's gonna look cool, and I'll be able to, it's just nice to have a whole unit of something again without a bunch of crap all over. Just a crap $30 AutoZone job, manual drums, that's all I need. And then I hit it with some of that cast iron, the VHT stuff. Get ready, so I got tomorrow off. Well, I got to do some stuff in the morning, but hopefully once I come back, I'm confident now that everything's welded well enough where I can lift the body, because I definitely didn't want the panel shifting around, or because it's such a big surface area. So tomorrow will be good. I'll be able to lift the body up and get it aligned, and then I can actually start bolting stuff to the firewall and move ahead with that. Just got a call from my buddy Jesse, the guy who did the CNC machining for me on the block plate. He got a new car and he needs to move his bandsaw out of his garage. He doesn't have a spot for it, so he asked if I wanted to keep it and wanted to come pick it up for free, and of course. So me and the pooch are heading down there and get ourselves a free bandsaw. Sweet.
Too low though. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Hella room in this side.
Oh yeah, look at that. Dude.
No, but it only lets you rev it.
So here's the free bandsaw, which is pretty awesome. It's just one of the Harbor Freight deals. But the price is definitely right, and hopefully it'll be, I can use it for, next project I want to do is build an engine test stand. So this will come in real handy for that. So I can run the motor on the stand before I put it in. So that'll be awesome. And he threw in a little belt sander as well. So free tools are good tools.
We're going.
We're going.
There it is.
So we're going to get some bolts to do the body alignment, and so we can square up the body to the frame. Decided if we're running the hardware store, we might as well take the dirty bird because it's really dirty. But we'll get some of those and come back, and then hopefully we can square it up, and that'll be a good end to the weekend's work. Cheers.
Okay, so I'm gonna align the body to the frame now and get it square using the factory pilot holes, or whatever they called them, alignment holes. What he did is got some threaded rod, and there's two, actually I thought there was three on this car, but there's two. There's one at the rear bumper, and this is just rod with a nut on it. And if you can see, the alignment hole is up under there, and the whole idea is that this should drop straight down over. I put the nut on there so I can actually hold this. I can wind the nut down, and then that'll hold the bolt at the height that I need to, so I'll wind it tighter once I'm ready to align it. I saw that somewhere, I can't remember where though. Beside the body mount. And it goes through this hole. It looks like it has like a keyway on it. So I just put a nut on it to hold it there. And neither of these will go into the holes. They're off just a little, but enough to be off where it'd mess with the sheet metal on the front. So what we got is some eyelet bolts into the seatbelt holes, and then ratchet strap, and then just cross it and put it on the engine crane. This is how I got the body off the frame originally. Actually how I put it back on after being off the rotisserie, and it totally worked. And it's pretty much a one-man job. It's a little unbalanced, but for this I'm only lifting it half an inch anyway, so it just floats. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, shop hand's gonna lift it up for us again, just a little. Yep, that's perfect. So you can see it's actually off the I can rock it a little. It's off the body, like I can move the body now. So all I have to do is tighten this nut to run the thread. It's a pain in the ass to get this to line up. Is just tighten the nut down, or just run the thread up into it, and that'll get in the hole, and that'll square the whole thing. And now, I'm not saying this is how you do it, this is how I do it. I'm sure someone else has a better idea of how to do it. Okay, so shop hand's gonna lift it up. Okay, go easy. Easy. Now it's just gonna lift it.
Any more?
Come up a little more. A bit more. Yep. Yeah, that's off. Right, so now I'm gonna run these bolts up. Can you hold that light? Should be able to. Swing the body because the straps are tense.
Yay!
There we go. So that moved like an inch. So
I like the shoe.
it uses all the limbs. So there we go. Might be able to see it down in there actually. There. You can see it through where this cage nut would be as well. It comes up through there. So I had to pull on it a little bit to get it to line up. But with this one in the hole and the back one in the hole, it's definitely going to be square on the frame. So you want to let the body down. Do you want to let the body down?
Yes.
You have one job.
God.
But don't drop it like a...
I know. I feel like I'm going to be really good at it.
And then, so it should...
Should I keep going?
Yeah, just cruise. Yeah.
I'm going to keep going.
Just keep cruising. Just like that. Yeah, there you go. Just drop down. And you can see that bolt is further through. So I can pull this bolt out.
I can let this all the way down.
And then, let me just check the back one. Make sure it's still in. Of course it's in. But, yeah, and that one's through. But the only reason I put this bolt in here is just to hold it there like that. If you had 3 or 4 people, you could all do it. So maybe that'll help you guys. I think it was 265 Chevy who asked how to do this. And now everything's sitting down. Get that? And then it's sitting back on, but at least the distance between this top and bottom piece, which was my problem before, the frame was canted. So here to here is now the same as here to here. So it's I think that's going to be cool. And this will be as square as it was when they put them on in the factory. So it's just that one hole there, and you can see the hole in the body. Hopefully you get what I mean, the idea. But there it is. Just to wrap it up, because I don't know how good that footage worked out. Put the these eyelet bolts in the seatbelt holes and some straps. I probably advise thicker straps, but once again, everyone's got their own way how to do it. This worked fine for just lifting it ½ an inch off the frame. And then, yeah, you run this up, put the nut on the top side of the frame so it holds it in there, and then you can just spin it up a little bit, and then just do what I did and just yank on it, and it'll fall into place. If you got factory sheet metal on the front, there's no doubt that it'll fit. It's just right next to this body mount, and if you put your finger through where the body mount hole is, you can find the alignment hole, and then that rod should slide up, and the hole in the frame is the exact same diameter. You won't be able to see it over here, but it definitely works. It's more accurate than I could ever get it any other way. I don't know how else I'd do it anyway. So yeah, good luck, and let us know how you go.